because it is a sacred subject. We all will take a 30-second prayer of Lord Ganesha and then we start. You all can pray yourself. I'll close my eyes and I'll pray for all of you. You also pray for yourself so that you learn this happily with the blessings of Lord Ganesha. Okay? Good. Now, I will start the presentation. Dear friends, today I am talking about astrology, which is general. So this year, this entire topic will take some time for all of you to learn. Let us understand. All of you are comfortable with English, or anyone is only Hindi?
No, sir. English is fine. That's fine.
If anyone has any issue, they can always. That's fine. Yeah, because we may join. We may have some international clients very soon. So I would like to keep in English. And as and when whosoever wants Hindi, I can always give them an extra during the doubt session. Astrology is around you, knowingly, unknowingly, every day in your life. You don't understand. You don't realize this. Let us take one by one. So, your life is around people. Your life is around situations. Your life is around circumstances. You all agree? I hope so. If people are around you, who are those people? He could be your father, he could be your son, he could be your daughter, it could be your wife, he could be your colleague, he could be your subordinate, he could be a team manager. Astrology is only something which can guide you through all these situations. Let me come back to the subject of astrology. It's a Greek word, and logic is astrology. Logic based on stars is astrology according to Greeks, one of the ancient civilizations we had. It is Jyotisha in the Indian context. Jyoti means light. I want to find this. I need a light to see where it is lying. So Jyoti will help you understand where it is located, how it is located, how far it is, how near it is, where exactly it is, or is it there or is it not there. So by having a light with you, you will be able to locate your things, understand your things around you. So this way, astrology is very useful to everybody in everyone's life on a day-to-day basis. I hope you all agree. Situations. To move ahead with your situation, you need to understand whether to go or not to go. Is it happening, not happening? Situation, to understand planets are the best things to guide you. In the simplest manner. For instance, we have 7 days. 7 days have corresponding 7 planets. So you know, if you want to do something, a day should help you, an hour should help you, everything should fall in place. So we'll come back to that later. But as I told you, people, situations, circumstances, astrology can guide you for good. That is why one must learn astrology. I'll go to the next slide. Astrology learning. Who shall learn astrology? Why should people learn astrology? Why? Because everyone faces problems in their own life. Half of them are self-created. Rest of them are misunderstandings. These things, misunderstandings can be avoided provided you know how to talk to them. I can't talk to a Frenchman because I don't know French. Same as the Frenchman cannot talk to me because he doesn't know my language. If you know one language, you can communicate well. So planetary positions, planetary characters of an individual, you can assess through your chart versus other charts, your date of birth with the other date of birth, and you can strike a communication channel with him. Thereby, your work gets done. Or if you know this is not a communication way, you rather don't go forward. That is how you should be able to understand. Why they should learn astrology, according to me, today there are so many differences, there are so many conflicts, there are so many misunderstandings in day-to-day life, in a nuclear family as well as in a corporate world, in relationships and in new relationships. If you understand this subject well, mostly you'll understand how to communicate to those people and make your way forward. That is one understanding which I want to give. Not necessarily every astrologer will become a professional. That is a later stage. Once you understand astrology, you will have respect for your own life. Because only through knowledge you can sail in this a difficult time or in a good time or a bad time. So astrology is necessary for you first. Then comes understanding of life. Then you manage your life. That is the tool. It's a guiding tool basically. That's why it's a torch. You can guide others. So you are successful enough, you can guide your family for better education. You can guide your investment for a better company. You can get your employees best performance for your own progress of the company. These are the things which astrology will help you on a daily basis. Next slide. What are the uses and advantages of learning subject? The uses is you become a better personality, you become a humble personality, and you will know everything happening to you and to others in a very hazy manner. Oh, this is happening because of this. This is happening because of this. Thereby, you can plan your resources, you can plan your energy, you can plan accordingly so that more meaningful and happier and easier. That is one thing which is very important. For me, I was trying to learn this 30 years back as a skeptic. Today, you can see I'm a professional because I had this unending appetite for this, thirst for this. I went on drinking it. It's still now, I still want to learn more. That is the state after 30 years. So, but it's a great guiding force for everybody. I feel very humbled with the subject, and I feel many more things can be come in this, and that is very good for all. Same thing, you all will be able to handle your life, people around you. That is why I kept this. The uses and advantages of astrology is this. So one must learn this subject. First of all, for your betterment. Second is your family betterment. Third is your neighborhood and your extended family. That is the main objective of this entire session. Next, how long it will take? Like many people say, they want to learn every day. Yes, I have no problem coming every day. And how much it will cost? Easily 1 year to 2 years to learn fair subject. I would suggest 2 readings, you will have better understanding. Once you hear the lecture from me, if you read it once, without reading once, things won't happen. Once you read, you will remember. Welcome, Uday Shetty. How much it will cost? I will teach you available every time, whatever you want, I will teach for free. You may have to buy books like this. Some books you have to buy. Some examination fees you have to pay wherever you need to take the examination. And workshops, whenever there is a workshop, you must attend the workshop for a better one-to-one interaction, one-to-one, and for a 2-year, 3-year duration together, so that we can make the difference to ourselves and to the society in turn. That is the main objective. I don't think anyone who's in my board will disagree to my 2 points of how much it will cost, how much it will take. Yes, how much it will take is 1 year, which I am saying, but there are people who can learn much faster also. Okay, that we can come back later. I'll take feedback at the end of the session, then I'll come back to that. Next slide. As I told you, there are few benchmarks. You have to learn, then go for examination, go for certificate, workshop, study material. We'll send you the study material to your address, and magazines, what is happening, what kind of students in the globe are writing, what kind of articles on coronavirus, what astrology is taking in Trump, India, and Namaste Trump, what is the effect of this, plus other things also you can come to know. So thereby it is business angle, there is a life angle, there is a personal angle, which countries are safe to travel, which countries are safe to go for holiday, all these things you can learn on this. Okay, how many hours of reading? I said already, you must read study material once. Study material will come to you, chapters we'll discuss, 15 days we have to complete 50 pages or something. Once you read, we'll have a discussion, we have a debate, I'll clarify all the doubts. Because even if you miss the class, the lesson is going to be recorded and kept on the you can download and always learn it back. So that I want all of you to move at the same pace until we complete the examination and workshop stage. How many classes in a week is a subject which I want to take your opinion. I prefer 2 classes in a week is most ideal. If some people want to learn every day, also is possible. But I would prefer Sunday, Monday, 1 session, Wednesday, Thursday, 1 session, Friday, Friday, Saturday one session. Tuesday we'll keep a break for your convenience. And every day before we start a session, the session will not be long. 15 minutes we'll keep it. First 15 minutes we'll try to clear all the doubts of the earlier sessions. People who miss, they can always download and we'll go forward. This is how the session is going to complete. Next, suggested batches. I would like to divide them as for your convenience, and timings will be mostly in the evening only, around before dinner time. Maybe you have to sacrifice a TV serial or some private time with your family or loved ones. That is the sacrifice you have to make it. Okay, that we will discuss based on the feedback. We'll take it forward. One more thing is, next slide. First session, we have 7 days in a week. This is now the astrology will begin. Okay, I'm coming to astrology now. Up to all, right now, you heard all this. What is why and all that. Now, we have 7 days a week. You all see Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 7 days we have. We have 7 corresponding planets. We have 9 planets, so we call mathematical points. Like you have 26th of January, there is a eclipse, solar eclipse. Sun comes in between the moon comes between the sun and the earth. You see eclipse. That is a mathematical point. We call that as Rahu and Ketu, head and tail. So these mathematical points exist in the universe. So we have 7 days and 7 corresponding planets. That's one. Second, we have 12 months. Why did this 12 months happen? Because earth rotates around the sun. A circle is 360 degrees. The earth rotates 365.25 days. So that is how the circle happened, and that circle is divided into 12 halves. Why and all that we'll discuss later. So 30 degrees, 360 divided by 12 is 30 degrees. So sun transits in each house 12 months. So that's why we call last month, January is there, before last month, Makara Sankranti, Uttarayan. The Uttarayan means when sun enters into Capricorn, we call it as Uttarayan. So when sun enters into Cancer, we say Dakshinayan. So that is how the astrology is linked to your day-to-day life. Your festivals, your auspicious occasions, your marriages, your children's naming ceremony, everything is related to this entire 12 months. So unfortunately, we are not used to Hindu calendar. We are used to English calendar, January to December. That is Sina system. What we follow is the Nirana system. All these things you learn in the chapters at a later stage. So we have 7 days, which are astrological in nature. The calendar of 12 months is given by astrology to us. As I told you, Earth rotates 36.25 days. Sun in each Rashi, and solar and lunar. These are the 2 methods. Solar method, so sun system is Western system. Lunar method is Nirana system is Indian system. So we have 2 systems here. Now finally, I come to month. A month is, again, has 2 parts, Shukla Paksha and Krishna Paksha. The moon, which rotates around the earth, it has a cycle of its own, 28.5 days cycle. That is divided between full moon and new moon. That is Tithi. The sun and moon position on the earth is called Tithi. When sun and moon are on the same Rashi, we call it as Amavasya. If it is on opposite side, we call it full moon. So today I introduced you to moon and sun. If you all like it at this pace or a little slower pace, after send the material, study material to you, we will be in a position to move forward with all the doubts at everybody, and we'll go step by step. Easily we'll go so that you all learn perfectly, and to give you confidence to give the exam is my responsibility. I will not leave any doubt unsolved. Even if you don't understand, I'll give you as many as example possible. I'll provide you the study material. We'll revise it. We'll do a mock test once, and then easily we'll clear all the exams with a proper certificate one day, and we will see after a year or so, 6 months or 1 year, we'll see one workshop. That should help us go forward. Any doubts so far, you can come back to me. Now I take a pause here now. So I want to hear feedback one by one. Who wants to talk? Please raise your hand.
So let me ask you a simple question. So this whole series of talks that you want to do here, is this with the purpose of someone learning astrology to a point where they can practice it, or is this more usable astrology that you want to kind of just make people more aware? So is this like an extension of your Astro Gyan magazine, or is this more to kind of prepare someone for a formal examination and adopt astrology as a point of practice?
Yeah, good question. Astrology should help you understand yourself and your family and extended family. That is the best thing that one can learn astrology for that. It is nothing that I gain directly out of it at this point in time or at a later point in time, right? So I see it this way. If you are a good astrologer, if you learn astrology, practice is a long-term site. If you are good at it, people will come back to you always. But even if you are reasonably average or normal, you will be able to guide yourself and your family and your employees, your subordinates, your colleagues, even people who are working at your house, you can guide them. And you can understand their problems through astro specs, and you can really of a good help to them. That is one thing which I take this initiative to take it global. That's the first and foremost idea. Yes.
Hello, sir.
Who's it?
Bhumesh Rawal here.
Yeah, Bhumesh, tell me.
Which are the daily tasks for an astrologer?
Daily task means?
Daily task means which are the daily things to read, everyday reading for an astrologer?
I'll tell you one thing. Now, it's like any other course. It's like any other educational course. We give study material, read it as much as thoroughly you can possible, understand it as much as you can. Raise reasonable doubts. Don't jump into conclusions. Don't jump into perceptions and doubts. Once you read like any other chapter, any other subject, economics, history, it's any other subject, you must read it. But only reading will give you understanding. That astrology is one subject you cannot learn without a personal guidance. How much ever we talk about cooking, unless you stand in front of the stove, put all the spices properly, you can't get the taste out of the dish that you make. So astrology is something like that. However much ever you read, how much ever you talk about the food, nutrients and everything, you must learn through a handheld guide to make you understand. Once you understand, you can become a miraculous person. You can, because what thought process you have, it invokes you to a different level. That is God's guidance and your own effort. So that is why I call it as must. So how many hours there is no issue? You read the book, what I guide you, that is enough. That's absolutely enough. I give you more than what you can read and understand. But make sure you're perfect in that. Okay? Next.
Hello, sir.
Any other questions?
Sir, I want to ask one question. Ravi Rao, sir.
Who? Who's it?
I'm Ravi. I'm Ravi, sir.
Yeah, Ravi, tell me.
Yeah.
Tell me, Ravi.
We will learn the Indian Vedic astrology in the Western system of astrology.
Okay. Go on.
We will be learning only the Indian system, the North Indian system, or the South Indian system, or also we will be learning the Western system of astrology, because I hear that both of them are little different.
Very good question. Let me answer. Compare both of them. Each method is advantage. That method and method. If one method you are more handy with you. So to start with, I would Indian, which is more readable, more easy to learn, bit tricky in mathematics, but it is easy to. Once you learn perfectly, you can predict very nicely. So once you learn one methodology, you can always learn other methods also. First, one platform. My objective is, today I talk about introductory, I talk about some lessons. Tomorrow, if you all together, I will bring one best so branches which one can practice it. It depends how you dwell into it, how you dive into it, how you swim, how you go to the other side. So Amji, that is why I created this platform, because I don't want to limit to a classroom of 30, 40 students and some misses will be there because there are compulsions of distance, timing issues, parking issue. There are so many other commitments. So this way, through technology, we can, then can be learned. Even after 30 years of my practice, I've learned all the methods that exist in the world. You name the method, including dice, everything I've learned it. But when to use that method, I only decide. Depends on the other person who's asking the question. Suppose you ask for a career counseling, I take one method. You want to ask something which is lost and found, I take another method. You want an alliance of your daughter's marriage, I take another method. So you should be versatile in learning as many methods as possible. If you have only one method, still you can do it, provided you are proficient and perfect in that. So let us achieve first goal in 1 year's time, then we'll be talking great. Next. Anyone else?
Yeah, Dr. Ravi, hi, Uday here. So I joined when you were on the second slide. One quick question I have was, so I think some of the people who were asking, and I think you had mentioned that learning is one part of it, reading the books. The other important thing is the personal guidance. So as a part of the course curriculum, there will be like assignments and maybe mock kind of how do I say, examples where people can go work out, and assignment kind of where it will help them learn. Yeah. So just wanted to clarify that. Yeah.
I will do that. I have got, let us say, example Uday, I'll tell you. Uday is also on board who will guide this entire team to forward. He is from Bangalore. I know him for many years. So I asked him how to go about this. He's the one who gave me this idea how to go about this. So you all will come to know after some time. If you ask me, there are 12 bhavas, 12 houses we have: life, family, willpower, properties, parents, mother, father, children, spouse life, marital life, longevity, luck, profession, expenses, all these things. I will definitely create at least 10 charts to make you understand these bhavas before I complete my course to you. Plus, I'll give you assignments. You bring some horoscopes, we change the name, we discuss it anonymously, and discuss from academic point of view. That grind will give you a good amount of understanding, confidence in learning. That also we'll do. And more research we'll do. Suppose people have got more time. They want to research on stock market, they want to research on medical astrology, they want to work on political astrology, they want to work on sports astrology. There are so many avenues that you have. It can make your life more meaningful and happier, I would tell you, provided you use this tool very judiciously. Yeah, next.
Sure. Thanks.
Bhagwan?
Yeah, I can hear you. I have no doubts.
No doubts? You're very clear?
No.
Good boy.
Yes. Yeah.
I will send you, I'll broadcast you one email ID and one telephone number. If you can send me your physical address, email and mobile number on that, as and when I want to send any study material to you, any books like this, I would be able to send them either by Amazon or by courier. I will be able to send you those exact parcel to you. Because there's nothing like reading a book. Once you read the book, we can always discuss. Once we because then we will be only reading the book. Suppose chapter 5 we want to discuss. That day we'll entire discussion will be chapter 5 only. You all will read and then come on to the online. Right? This way it will help us.
Sir, I want to ask one question.
Who's it?
I'm Ravi.
Yeah, tell me.
Yes, somebody who knows nothing about astrology is a zero in astrology. Will this course work for him?
Yes. See, he must know how to read a subject. He must know how to read it. If you say a person who's not educated, I can't help it. He must know how to read a book. He must be.
Yes.
If he reads the book, he understands it. If he understands it, he can pick up. I must definitely say that any person who reads once, he should listen to all the lessons. He should read the book once and one workshop and one test. he'll pass the exam for sure.
Hello, sir. Namaste.
Who is it? Can you
Satyam
introduce?
here. Satyam here, sir.
Satyam बोलिए. Yes.
अच्छा सर, ये मैं हिंदी में मतलब I understand English, but in some speaking I have some not
No.
good. So
You can write it in English.
yeah.
Examination. Online lessons you get only in Hindi, English.
Okay. Hello.
You can speak in Hindi to understand.
Yeah.
एग्जाम आप हिंदी, इंग्लिश, गुजराती, तेलुगु, कन्नड़ा में लिख सकते हो एग्जामिनेशन. दैट इज आल्सो ओके फॉर अस. ओके.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, we will be sending a link in the same broadcast link, and probably like you can submit your feedback, and along with that, like we are attaching, like we will be having a questions of your address and mobile number, so that you can respond to that survey at the same time, so we can have all your mobile numbers and address at one go.
Email address, everything will be compiled properly, and we can use a filter option to send the books and everything city wise. Okay.
Sure.
Thanks all. Have a good day.
Yeah, thank you so much. Have a great day.
Ajay,
Thank you.
Namaste, sir. Namaste. Thank you, sir.
Namaste.